To a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a
Am I going to talk about it? I am. But first, I'm going to talk about myself. Did I write my calendar down? Clean up woman. Anyways, let's talk about it because I think it's such an important conversation to have because these conversations are the conversations that will actually heal men and women and bridge the two together because there's so much distrust. So let me start with myself. Many years ago, and I do mean many, I once bared the nakedness of my broken soul in the hopes that love would mend it. And when I say love, I really mean a man's love, not actual love, that a man would mend it. Because I knew the brokenness of me was projecting outwardly. And I didn't want to hurt him. So in the hopes of not hurting him, I bared the nakedness of me, right? Now, this man picked up those pieces and stabbed me over and over again. And he was able to hold on to those pieces and to continuously wound me because, well, he had a piece of me. And I'm going to just be honest. And that type of betrayal, not that I ain't never suffered betrayal before, but that betrayal cut me deeply because I intentionally opened up for him to see me, right? Only to be betrayed. But the other day, and I do mean the other day. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've been able to interact with this person, move past these things, but to be honest, I've healed a lot of things, and I ain't gonna say God has healed a lot of things within me. But that one piece of betrayal, I've been holding on and not wanting to let it go. Even though God say, let that piece go, because that piece wasn't even meant for me. Because the thing about being broken is somebody had to break you, right? Things had to have happened. Seeds had to have, of corruption had to be planted in you, but they do not belong to you. So what he had wasn't even mine anyways, but I couldn't see it, right? Anyways, if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying, and if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But the other day, I'm mopping my floor and I'm listening to gospel, and I mean, I cried. Anybody knows me know that, baby, I don't cry. But these last 7 years been years of tears, okay? Years of tears because God been exposing wounds within me that needed to be healed and sealed. Sealed forever. So I was crying because it's like, let it go. And I know I need to let it go. And I ain't gonna say that I ain't been betrayed again after that. It really helped me deal with betrayal because no one could ever betray me like that again. And I was going to make sure of that. So while I never bared all of me, people have seen pieces of me, but nobody has had me in its entirety. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm crying and I'm boo-hooing. I mean, baby, I cried so much. Baby, I was ready to take a nap. You know how you don't cry so hard you're tired. Baby, I gotta go to sleep, rejuvenate me, make me over again. I am pooped, tired, wore out. Anyways, what God showed me in those moments was that even the betrayal was necessary because it helped me deal with betrayal, but ultimately it was a part of my journey of immortality. And this is something that I want people to understand. The love that resides in you never truly dies. You can bury it, you can lock it away, but that the love is like a flame, like that internal flame. So eventually it will burn you from the inside with desires. And some people project those desires differently, and that's why they become like this hungry beast that no matter how much they feed on other people, they never feel satisfied because that fire of desire is of real love. I say all this to say the one thing God will do, and I don't tell you because I believe, I tell you because I know. When the Bible said that God would take the heart of stone that is in the flesh and make a heart of flesh and in your flesh, God's not lying to you. God will really do some things within your heart. And a lot of people don't understand how much the heart controls everything. A lot of people think it's the mind, but it really is the heart. You're going to miss out on what is really for you because you won't open the doors for anyone to enter. See, so many men and women say they want to be loved and nurtured by someone else, but they have shut them out. They don't let them in, and that's a part of protection. But I'm going to tell you, like God told me, when God got you, you do not die, okay? So even if someone betrays you, sometimes it's necessary. And if you think about the story of Jesus, Jesus knew Judas was going to betray him because it was a part of the biggest part of the story. It was necessary. So it could show that no matter how much you betray my love, how much you crucify my love, how much you wound me and stab me, my love will still rise, because even when you take my body, my spirit lives, and the spirit of love never dies. It may hide, okay? People may bury it, but it will still rise time and time again, because it is love that is the most important part of resurrection. Anyways, y'all do what y'all will with that information. But there's so many parts in the Bible about the heart of stone and the heart of flesh. And when God moves you, God removes that stone. Remember that stone that was part of the grave? And that stone, when that stone rolled away, I'm going to leave you with y'all do what y'all want to do. But baby, let God use you. Don't be afraid of love, because love don't die. People betray you, all you gonna do is learn from it and move on. But when you close yourself off, you hurt yourself. And the reason why I said this is an important conversation, because men and women need to see how much that they are each other when they desire the opposite.